You welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the meditation support room, and so we're just gonna be over the next 1 hour. We're gonna be doing 5 minutes meditation at intervals. How about that? If that sounds like fun, please stay in the room. I'm very well, thank you. Have you been on the platforms all day? What have you tried to do? I like how virtual conferences have become a thing now. Before, we didn't do this much, but this is the second time I'm joining a virtual conference with AFRICANXT. So it's becoming a thing now. No thanks to Miss Coral. Where are you joining us from, Abir? If you just let me know where you're joining us from in the chat room. We're just gonna wait to see how many more people join us. It's the meditation support room. You're in Dubai. Nice. Nice. Is it really hot in Dubai now? Like Lagos it rained a few days ago, so the weather is much cooler. I'm in Lagos, Nigeria. Yes. So hi, let me properly introduce myself. Hello, my name is Kemi Bawa-Allah, and I am the founder of Pampering at Home. I am also a slow living advocate and the mindfulness coach. And so, yes, thank you, Abir. Awesome. And so, over the fact we're gonna be doing for us in my practice, I actually use the word meditation and mindfulness interchangeably, because there are several forms of meditation, but the one that I practice, the one that I'm most comfortable teaching is mindfulness. And so today we're just going to do a few guided meditation so that you can test it for yourself. Meditation is great to just help you refocus and just to help you stay more in the present, because we all have the challenge of either we're projecting into the future or we're taking ourselves back into the past. So with mindfulness and this meditation approach, you can always find yourself staying in the present. So yeah, we're going to learn how to stay in the now. So this can be, meditation and mindfulness can be a really powerful toolkit for your mental health. So I do encourage everybody to start a practice, to try to practice, to learn to practice, and to get help in building a practice. And of course, like the word says, practice takes time, but with if you make the right intention and you stick to trying it and building a practice, you can really build it's a wonderful habit to have. I have been meditating now for about 5 years, so I have gathered over 1,000 hours of practice. So I can be considered an expert in it. So I meditate regularly every day. When I don't have time, I meditate for 20 minutes. When I have time, maybe for 5 minutes. So the best time to meditate is when you don't have time. So yeah, absolutely. I'm very excited to be here, and we will start. So throughout the 1 hour at intervals, I'm going to play the gong. And so that will be an indication of when we want to start another practice. So if you're joining the room in between that, just wait for us or join the conversation or leave a message for me in the chat box. So if you have a message for me in the chat box, please leave it there and we will take it from there. So just a few things. During the meditation, nothing is going to happen. You will not float away and you will not think nothing. Like sorry, my audio, I'm playing another audio for the session and a little bit of interference there. But we're back. Welcome back, guys. Yeah. So during my meditation, yeah, you will not have any mystical or magical experience. There'll be no flying carpet. You will not solve all life problems in the few moments of silence. Yeah, it will just be quiet. And there's no right or wrong way to practice. You're simply going to sit and breathe, right? Expect nothing from this experience but to sit and breathe. Yeah. But during your meditation, posture is really important. You want to get into a comfortable stance so that in that time you're able to just sit still. Yeah. So you can sit in a chair. There's no need to sit on the floor or to cross your legs. You don't have to get into a Buddha pose for this one. Yeah. But keep your back straight, your shoulders relaxed, hands resting gently on your knees, feet flat on the floor, eyes closed comfortably or slightly open, your mouth open or closed, breathing through the nose or mouth, whatever is comfortable for you. But most importantly is to breathe comfortably, right? Okay. I will now guide you as we begin this meditation. Take a slow, deep breath in and slowly exhale. Feel any tension melting away as you gradually relax deeper with each breath. Take another long, slow, deep breath in and exhale. As you settle into the natural rhythm of the breath, knowing throughout the practice you will hear sounds inside the room, sounds outside. These are not distractions, not disruptions, simply what's happening around us as we sit and breathe. Begin to notice the mind as it wanders, jumping from one thought to thought. Gently guide the attention and focus to the stomach or the chest. And as you breathe in, feel them rise. Breathing out, feel them fall. Simply continuing this practice, observing sensation of breath. Notice the mind as it wanders. Take a few more deep breaths and relax gently. The mind wanders. Gently guide attention back to the breath. Letting go of expectations or judgment of your practice, just sitting and breathing. Breathing in, feel the stomach rise. Breathing out, feel the stomach fall. Learning to be comfortable in stillness. Knowing what it is like just to sit and breathe. Clarity is not found through intellect, but experienced in stillness. Take a few more deep breaths. Deep inhale and exhale. You can do the last exhale with some noise. Just let it go. Now, wiggle your toes and fingers. Open your eyes and give yourself a few moments to adjust. So how do you feel? How do you feel? Yeah, if you're there, let me know, how do you feel? Yeah. So there's a book that I've read it. So it's a really amazing book that just it's called Essentialism. And over the last 3 years, I think I've read that book every year. So it's a really, really good read. And I will recommend it for anybody that wants to start to just build an awareness. Yeah. So Essentialism by, I think I have a Essentialism. It's a book. And it's a really good read. In fact, it's one book that I'm reading in my book club now. So if you're interested in that, yeah, I'll put a link in the chat and you can just try that out and see if you would like it. So you can join the book club and read it with a few peers and see how much impact it will make in just helping you break down your very maybe stress, because a lot of us are dealing with a lot of stress and anxiety now, just to help put things in proper priorities, decide the things that are most important to do and then shuffle the rest, because you can't be everything to everybody. So you have to just um, do the things that are most important. And so that's what this book teaches you to do. Right, because I mean, over the last year, with more and more people working from home and working remotely, the lines are now really blurred between what to do at home when you're at work and when you're at home. So the lines are blurred. And so if you're not being intentional about how you manage your stress levels and how you're dealing with more work, it might start to become a struggle. It might start to affect your mental health. You might find out you're more anxious about things. You're having more mood swings. So if you really want to nip all of that in the bud, one way of doing it is by just being more aware, and of course to practice mindfulness and meditation. Right. So if you have any questions, please leave them for me in the chat room. I would see them and then we can answer some of those questions for you. So any question pertaining to meditation or mindfulness, buzz me. I got an answer for you. And if I don't have an answer for you, I have a recommendation for you. So whether it's a book or an app or something that you can do immediately, we can try that as well. Thank you, Kenneth. So we got feedback from Abir. Yeah, she's fine, and this was a needed session. Yes, we do need to take a break every now and then to just be mindful, just breathe. So in another 3 minutes, we will do another guided meditation. So if you're just joining us, wait for another 2 minutes, and we will do another guided meditation. So the most important part of your meditation practice is the now. Immediately after, what you realize that when you realize that any sort of quiet, still, peace, or calm that you feel, or even any sort of racing mind you may have, has nothing to do with what I said. It has nothing to do with how you sat, whether you did cross your leg or you didn't cross your leg. It has nothing to do with the sounds around you. But it has everything to do with your own mind and your own reaction to external stimulus. Because notice that during that time, you chose to sit there. Yeah, so that's really what's important. So Abir is asking me that what do I recommend for procrastination? Like, so if you're already having a problem with procrastination, then you need to go back and check what your schedule is like. It means that you're already asking too much of yourself in too little time, and it means that you're not prioritizing properly. So this is one thing that is fully explained in the book Essentialism, that in every day you can't have 10 priorities. You can only have one priority. So it says like priority is a singular phrase. It's not two things that you must do every day. It's one thing that you must do every day. So if you find that you're procrastinating, it means that you're putting too much on your schedule. You need to dial back and only do the essential things that you need to do. So when you find out that you're only doing essential things, I think less and less you will start to procrastinate, and more you would actually do. And I think it's in the doing that you would find the results that you're looking for. Sometimes you might want to have a cue that will just help you to adjust. So yeah, I think a bit that might help. So go back and see how you set the things that you're prioritizing, what is essential to be done every day. Only do those things that are most important, because we have time for the things that are important. If there's something that you're not doing now, it's because you haven't really made time for it. So yeah, that's it. So again, if you're just joining the room, welcome back. This is the meditation support room, and this is our second throughout the 1 hour session. Throughout the 1 hour session, we will just do different guided meditations, and then we can help you with your questions. Somebody has a question here. Are there any tips for better sleep? Yes. So one of the apps that I was going to recommend for you is an app called Insight Timer. And there's another one called the Calm app. So they're actually meditation audios that help you sleep. Like if you hear the sound we're playing throughout this recording, it's what we call the singing bowl, and it can actually just help you. So with the singing bowl, you can have an immersion bath, which is just a sound that runs through the vibration just helps you calm down, and you can definitely that can help with sleep. Also, in my practice, because I'm the founder of Spa Pampering at Home, Spa Pampering at Home is a wellness and beauty company that we offer aromatherapy solutions. One of the products, we actually have a sleep set, which is a weighted eye pillow and an aromatherapy roll-on. So you can definitely try that out as well. Somebody will put a link for you there. So that's 3 things you can try. You can try a meditation audio app, right? You can also try the sound bath. We have an audio for that, but we can share with you. So just try the sound bath, which is what we're playing throughout this recording. And also you can try, if you want to be more proactive in terms of using oils and aromatherapy solutions, you can definitely try an eye pillow and sleep roll on. Yeah. So let's do this again a second time for the people that are just joining the room. So I'm gonna guide you through a 5-minute meditation now. But before I start, I'd like to put a little disclaimer. And this is it. Nothing is going to happen to you. You will not float away. You will not think nothing. Right? You will not, your mind will not stop. You will not have any mystical, magical experience. There'll be no Aladdin flying mat. This meditation will not solve all of life's problems in the minute that you will be silent. There's no right or wrong way to meditate. You're simply going to sit and breathe. Expect nothing from this experience but to sit and breathe. right? However, posture is very, very important, right? As I want you to be comfortable and you want to stay awake. So please sit on a chair. There's no need to sit on the floor or to cross your leg. Keep your back straight, your shoulders relaxed, hands resting gently on your knees or your laps, feet flat on the floor, eyes closed if you're comfortable. Just breathe through your nose or through your mouth, whatever is most comfortable for you, but just breathe, right? I will now guide you through this meditation. Take a long, slow, deep breath in and slowly exhale. Feel any tension melting away as you gradually relax deeper with each breath. Take another long, slow, deep breath in and exhale. As you settle into the natural rhythm of the breath, knowing throughout the practice you will hear sounds in the room, sounds outside. These are not distractions, not disruptions, simply what's happening to us as we sit and breathe. Begin to notice the mind as it wanders, jumping from thought to thought. Gently guide the attention and focus to the stomach or the chest. As you breathe in, feel them rise. Breathing out, feel them fall. Simply continuing this practice, observing sensation of breath. Feel the stomach rise, feel the stomach fall. Notice the mind as it wanders. Take a few more deep breaths. Breathe in, breathe out, and relax deeply. The mind wanders. Gently guide attention back to the breath. Letting go of expectations or judgment of your practice. Just sitting and breathing. Breathe in, feeling the stomach rise. Breathing out, feel the stomach fall. Learning to be comfortable in stillness. Knowing what it is like to sit and breathe. knowing what it is like to sit and breathe. Clarity is not found through intellect, but experienced in stillness. Take a few more deep breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale. So gently let go and allow sound to come out of your mouth with every exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Now wriggle your toes and your fingers. Open your eyes and give yourself a few moments to adjust. So how do you feel? We have only now, only this single eternal opening and unfolding before us day and night. That's it. It's just the now. It's just the now. Yeah, so how are you feeling? If you have any questions, leave them in the Q&A or just you can just chat with me here. I'm here now and I can answer your questions. Any questions about meditation or mindfulness? Yes. So just to refresh the room again, we're gonna play the singing bowl. Yes, so I'm here to answer your questions on mindfulness and meditation as a practice. So I found that one thing apart from sleep, a lot of people have trouble sleeping. And I like one time we did it was at the offline back in the days when we could gather and have a virtual conferences in person. One of the workshops that we had was a meditation workshop, and somebody that had come up to me said, "Oh, you have suffered from insomnia for a lot of years." During the meditation, we had him snoring like he was making audible sound from having such a deep, intense sleep. So sometimes it's just our projection of what we can and cannot do that causes us to have problems with sleep or even to have insomnia. So it does require some letting go to just let go and allow your body to fully relax. And then once you're able to relax, you would enjoy a deeper sense of relaxation by with a guided voice just running through the sequence of relaxation with you. So yeah, you can definitely try meditation for a better sleep. And because it's a practice, it would actually improve your quality of sleep. So not just the quantity of sleep, but also the quality of sleep that you can get from from mindfulness. Yeah. So another mindfulness code that I like is one that just reads as um, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, and today is a gift. Yeah, beautiful. It's so simple, but it's so true. And it's something that we see more with children. Children take every day as a gift. But once you're adulting, it's really hard. So a lot of adults find it even harder to stay in the moment, to even rejoice in the present. So that's another thing that mindfulness teaches you. So doing what is the one thing that is nagging? So another that I have, people start to say, "Oh, I want to become more." It's they setting boundaries. They don't for themselves, or and for others. And the problem, you feel like you don't have enough time in the day, you don't have enough energy, you're not achieving the things that you really want to achieve. And it's typically because you've extended yourself. So not setting boundaries will even cause you to procrastinate, because even though you don't have the time to do what you think you do, you shift it for another time. So one way to really start to become mindful or to build a practice is by setting boundaries, right? So however you need to do that, whether you're writing notes to yourself or you're just keeping a journal, that might really help. So one of the resources that we have is actually an intervention resource that we use is this. So it's our mindfulness card, and it's a really it can go in your pocket. So I carry one around with me every day. And then over the it's a set of 56 cards. Over the by the time you go through the cards as an intervention, you're carrying it around. It would remind you of what's most important. And then you're already practicing mindfulness. So whether you're now practicing that self-awareness with your breath or with a prompt, then that's really how you design your practice. But I always say to people, build a practice that is sustainable for you. So look at your pattern. How does your day go? What is easiest for you to do? And then build a practice around that. So it might involve a little trial and error, trying different things, and then just finding what will work. So yeah, so one of the resources that we have is this pack of cards. So this one is listen to hear, you know. So yeah, so that's really great for us. I mean, my practice is now over 10 years old. And so over time, I've really designed some amazing resources. One of the things that we also have is a quiz. Yes, absolutely. I think you should try, if you're still in the room, try and do the quiz. It's a really short quiz, and it will just help you tell how mindful you are. And so I would definitely recommend that you go on the link and try that quiz. Yeah, fantastic. I hope you will try. We probably still have time for another meditation, another 5 minutes meditation. So if you're still in the room and you have any questions for me, let me hear you. And I will be here. Like, I would really like for this to be an interactive class, but I can see we don't have that many people in the room. So what do we have here? Hello, hello, hello. So if you see any chat from Dorcas, Dorcas is on my team. So those links are also from me. So do click the link and find whatever resource that we have. We have a lot of resources, whether you're on our website or on our social pages. And our social pages are at Spa Pampering at Home. Just like that. You'll find us on Instagram and on Facebook. And we're trying to build a community of self-aware people. We want you to have a culture of rest and relaxation. Rest is part of the process. So don't neglect your sleep. If you have problems with sleeping, be aware of that problem and be proactive about any challenges you have concerning your mental health, whether you're having mood swings or you're having insomnia, or you're just being a little bit more irritable than usual, or you're having trouble with anxiety, or just having trouble coping with stress, or setting boundaries, or if you're having trouble with anything that pertains to your mental health, you need to have a toolkit for addressing some of those issues. And some of those things are meditation and mindfulness, and we definitely have a lot of resources that can help you with that. So is anybody ready for another 5 minutes meditation? Or maybe we can do a shorter one, maybe 2 minutes practice. So whether you have a 1 minute practice or a 2 minutes practice or a 5 minutes practice, mindfulness is mindfulness. Meditation is meditation. Don't judge your practice. Just allow yourself to stay in the moment and observe what needs to be observed. That's what mindfulness is. Right. So before we start, oh yeah, so I do have that here. So this is what the weighted eye pillow looks like, and they're really great for just helping you. So yeah, it will just this is a demo. Yeah, you're getting a demo at the Camp Next mindfulness support group. Yeah, so this is what we're about, just to help you with your mindfulness practice and any tools and things that can help you. So this is it's the weighted eye pillow. Can you hear that noise? Yeah, I love it. It's just really calming. Noise and sounds just have a really good way of interacting with your body and just helping you calm your nerves. So this is the way it's filled with lavender buds. So it smells amazing. The smell is really relaxing. So you have lavender buds in there and then some husk. So that is the husk that's making that sound. So you just put this on the top of your eye. So whether you want to have a power nap at work or for whatever reason you're having like a slight migraine, so you just wanna, and it'll just stay like that. Yeah, I can even do that while I'm waiting for you guys. And you can use this during your yoga practice as well. So if you're going into savasana and you just want to deepen your savasana, which is basically lying down. Yeah, but it's a yoga term. So just put this there. It shuts out any light from passing through. So closing your eyes is a lot easier. People think, oh, eye pillows are bougie, but they're not. They're really not. Trust me. So that the weight that it puts on your eyelid just keeps it allows your eyelid to just be more relaxed, and then it makes your sleeper. Like I said, your sleep improves the quality of the sleep that you have. And there's a whole lot of research on just how to get better sleep in terms of the REM and the non-REM sleep. I won't go into that now, but yeah, definitely you can improve your sleep just like that. Another great way to practice mindfulness is by journaling, which is great. So you're just like writing out the things that you're thinking or trying to establish your patterns for the day. And so what is it that you're going to write about? If you're not sure what to journal about, a good way to do it might be to use a journaling prompt. So what a journaling prompt tells you is just one word that will trigger something that might have happened during the day or something in the past. And then if you're able to have a conversation with your mind about it, it just helps you ease out whatever anxiety that you're feeling and to help you identify those emotions. So yeah, so journaling is a really great way to come to terms with how you're feeling. Right. Another form of meditation that I like is affirmations. Affirmations are great. If you've used an affirmation before, then you know how powerful they are. I'm just telling yourself, I am enough, I am powerful, I am where I want to be, you know, saying that to yourself, whether it's first thing in the morning or even during the day when you're starting to doubt yourselves, because thoughts will come. So if a thought comes, you let it go and then you affirm to yourself, I am enough, I am strong, I am beautiful, I love myself. Words like that would actually encourage positive feelings in your heart and in your mind, and then by speaking those aloud, you re-engage yourself and you bring yourself to the now. And then that's another way to practice meditation and mindfulness. So I have a question here, and it's like, what would you advise for people who go to work early and get back late and have increased stress levels as well as blood pressure, since they only have Saturdays to themselves? What routine would you suggest? How many jobs do you have that you're going to work early and coming back? Yeah, I mean, so this is the thing. Like we need to, we have a culture, a hustle culture that is not really great. We need to understand that in order to work well, you have to work less. You need to be smarter about how you work. It's not about working hard. No, it's about working smart. So reprioritize how much work you're doing, how much work do you need to do. And the only way to be less stressed is probably to be more organized. So like I said with journaling as well, write down the things that you're doing. The happier you are, the faster you get your work done. If you've noticed, when you're tired, that's when you make more mistakes at work. So don't work when you're tired. When you're tired, be able to tell yourself, oh, I'm tired, I'm going to go and rest now. So whether it means taking a power nap during the day or working less hours, be more effective with how you use your time. So don't get high blood pressure. If you're still young, why is your pressure high? Because if you even go to the hospital, they'll tell you like, look, you're stressed. So look at how you're sleeping, look at how you're hydrating, and look at how you're scheduling your work. Prioritize your work better so that you're not overwhelmed with any type of work that you're doing, you know. Yeah, and like I said before, set boundaries. Use intervention tools to actually help yourself set boundaries. So intervention tools are like journaling prompts that would really force you to stick to a routine, and mindfulness cards that would, like, you can visualize them and they will force you to stop and restart, you know. Sometimes you have to be really hard on yourself to make these changes. So yeah, that's what I would recommend. So a routine that it starts to build new habits. And building new habits requires time. So give yourself at least 90 days. People have different ways. Some people say 30 days, but I always say give yourself at least 90 days. If you can do it in 66 days, then that's great. But look at how your morning routine, how you prioritize your work, and then how you wind down at night as well. Make sure that you're waking up early enough to do things that are important. And after you've done things that are important, allow yourself to rest midday. Take a midday nap, take a power nap, and then come back and refresh and do your work. Don't try and let the stress overwhelm you, right? Yes, if I discipline boundaries and routines that help. Excellent. So we might have enough time to do another 5 minutes meditation, but it looks like there's no new person in the room. So, and if you've meditated twice with me, there might be no need to do another 5 minutes meditation. So is there anybody, Abe, are you still here? Thank you, Ifeanyi, for your questions. I hope I answer them properly. Are you gonna try and build a new habit in 90 days? Excellent. Who wants to? So, is there anybody in the room that wants to join a meditation support group that will be offline? So, I know that this is a 1 hour recording, and I'm back here tomorrow. So, tell your friends to come. Tell somebody to come and join the class tomorrow, especially if you enjoyed the meditation. So, tell them they can take a break during this virtual conference and just have 5 minutes meditation and then go back. So, as you're going into the networking session, like you're popping, you have your snap and you're ready. So, tell your friends to come and join us tomorrow. And if you're in the room now and you want to be part of a meditation support group, we can do that. Yes, yes. Honestly, yes, Abdul, it's an excellent way to start to get more done. Just and then it would also help increase your feeling of gratitude. If you had a very short to-do list and you went through everything, you feel like, oh my God, you feel so powerful in your ability to meet your goals. So it's always about setting small victories and small achievable goals for yourself. That way you're not procrastinating because you don't feel overwhelmed, and you're not stressed out because you didn't achieve the things that you set out to do in any one day. Yeah, thank you, Avero. I'm so happy that you're taking notes and you're gonna be mindful about this going forward. Yeah, that's really what I want to be able to achieve with anybody that comes across me or is able to meet me and my practice and what I do. If you become mindful, then yay, that's a huge win for me. I can drop the mic now. Boop, mic drop. And we still have a couple of minutes. This session is for 1 hour, and so it would end at 5:35. But I know, Abir, yay. Yes, so if you still have any questions for me, I will take your questions. Or if you want to call somebody in the room that hasn't done a mindfulness, that hasn't joined the meditation practice, You can call them, but we're here. So a few things. Meditation is not easy. It's not fun, but it's free and it takes nothing from you but a few minutes every day. And a busy, racing mind can just become a calm and settled one. Yeah. When you're in a good mood, it's from your thoughts. When you're in a bad mood, it's also from your thoughts. So once you stop trying to change and control everything around you, our hearts and our reactions to the world around us, life gets easier. It's a little more peaceful, a little happier, and ultimately, nothing has changed except your own mind. So that's really why we should try and build a meditation practice. It's not something that, it's something that will help you just, it will change your mind about a lot of things, including the things that are causing you stress and the things that are bugging you down. They're just things that you need to let go of. You can't control everything, but you can work with your mind to stay in a positive, happy place. Should we do another practice? Is anybody feeling up to it? Or I could just wait for your questions, or we could just stay in silence, which is my best place to stay. But I know can I give me this 1 hour time to help you support your own mindfulness. And part of being mindful is just to be able to sit in silence. Anytime you feel yourself being anxious, if you pay attention to your breath, you might find out that you might be breathing shallow. And if you take a deep breath, more than likely you would overcome that feeling of anxiety. And there's this thing, when you're breathing slowly, there's just no space for worry in your mind, you know? So breathe slowly, pay attention when you're doing anything, any activity you can turn into a mindful practice, whether it's brushing your teeth in the morning or going on a walk or having your breakfast, you're having Cheerios, you can make that a mindful practice. So anything that you're ordinarily already doing, you can make it a mindful practice. If you're a creative, while you're creating content, while you're writing captions, you can make it a mindful practice. So always have a structure for what you're writing and be aware of what part you are in your writing process. And before you know it, there you go, that's your meditation practice. And because you already naturally do those things, you don't feel like mindfulness or meditation is no longer new. That way it's easier for it to become a habit, and then you reward yourself because you enjoy these things that you already do. So that's another really great way to build a meditation practice. I would love to connect with you on our social media pages. We're on Facebook and Instagram, and it's at Spa Pampering at Home. Just send me a DM. I'm always in there waiting to hear you. So just send me a DM and just use the hashtag meditation support room. Let's see how we can help you outside of here. Thank you. Thank you, Ifeanyi. You guys are doing an amazing job. Africa Next, I'm really happy that we're here. Camp Next is such an innovation, and people we don't realize how much work goes into hosting a virtual conference. So well done, guys. Well done. And this is the second year in a row. Well done. I'm so proud of what you're doing. Ngazi, amazing job. Well done. And to everybody as well. Kenneth has been in my inbox for weeks now, just trying to make sure that this event is seamless. So well done, Kenneth, and well done, Ifeanyi. You guys are doing an amazing job. And I hope we see more people tomorrow. Yes. Yes, yeah, I do hope that you do that. Yes, fantastic. So, it's never too early to say goodbye, and in this case, it's see you tomorrow. So, if there are no other questions, we can just, yes, fantastic. If I, thank you so much. So, I'll just be saying my goodbyes now. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope this has been helpful. Again, my name is Kemi Bawa-Allah. I'm the founder of Spa Pampering at Home. Spa is a beauty and wellness company based in Lagos, Nigeria. And we're helping creative entrepreneurs craft a life of rest and relaxation. If you haven't thought about rest and relaxation as um, something that you should do, now is the time to do it. And so we're helping you create healthy habits around rest and relaxation so that you can be more productive, you can have more impact and improve your mental health. So that's what we do.